Hi guys, welcome to another Tabletop Assault. I'm Will.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rich.
And I'm David.
And today we've got a 3,000 point bat rep between the four of us. We've not actually been together in quite some time. So really looking forward to this. So I'm going to be playing my Blood Angels today.
I'll be bringing Imperial Fists.
I'll be using Chaos Space Marines.
And I'll be bringing Khorne. It's probably worth mentioning. Me and David are on the team.
Yeah.
Ross and Rich on the team.
Opposites from last time.
Yeah.
So what we're playing today is No Mercy. Again, one of the simplest scenarios you can play. Kill points. You get a kill point for each unit you kill. Slay the leader. First blood. Line breaker. That's really it.
Fantastic. We're also going to play slightly differently when you have like multiple people playing. We've all got a warlord trait, but only one of our warlords is going to count as a warlord kill, and we all get command points of each our individual detachments.
Yeah,
our own pools, but we can only use our own ones, so I can't donate command points to Rich.
It's worth mentioning that Imperial Fists will be the main warlord for our team.
And Khorne will be the main warlord for our team.
So with that, let's show you our forces. Starting off with the Imperium forces, we have my half of the army here, which is Imperial Fists. Will has kindly gifted me some points, so I'm slightly over 1,500, but we are still within our 3,000 point limit.
Yeah.
So I've got Captain Lysander, who's going to be running the Spearhead detachment, giving me 4 command points to play with, and he'll be a legendary fighter for his warlord trait. He's also going to be the primary warlord for the whole Imperium force. So he'll have a Terminator and Librarian armour with 4 sacks and Storm Shield kicking about with him too. We have a 5-man tactical squad with bolt guns, bolt pistols, frag crack, heavy bolter in there, and the sergeant has a plasma pistol. We then have a 10-man scout squad with sniper rifles, camos, bolt pistols, frag and crack grenades. 2 devastator squads. One of them has got 4 meltas, and the sergeant has a multi-melta. Other one has 4 heavy bolters, and the sergeant has a chainsword along with his usual kit out. And then we have 5 Terminators, all with Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and they'll be kicking out in a beastly Rhino with the twin last cannons, twin heavy bolter, and an additional multi-melta. Not Rhino, Land Raider.
Just realised you'd said that, buddy.
Well, what have you got?
So I'm going to be rocking a Vanguard detachment. So I've got my Terminator captain up front. He's just got Thunderhammer and Shield. I've got a Terminator Ancient, with obviously he's rocking the banner and he's got Thunderhammer as well. We've got 7 Terminator Assault Squad with Hammer and Shields. Then behind them we've got another Terminator Assault Squad and they're rocking the Lightning Claws. Then we've got 2 Land Speeders just off to the side there. They've only got the multi-meltas on there. And then right behind those we've got 2 units of Devastators, so that's 4 missile launchers in there, and the Sarges, they're just rocking bolt guns. So a lot of DACA, a lot of stomping.
And here we have the forces of chaos. So starting with my portion of it, Ross abdicated 1,000 points of his force to me.
1,000?
No, I gave you
500. I'm on 2,000 points. This is comprised of a battalion detachment, giving me 6 command points, and 2 super heavy auxiliary detachments. So in my battalion detachment, my warlord and our group warlord is the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster up there in the back. Along with him, we have a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury and a Herald of Khorne for my HQ choices. And then filling up the rest of the requirement for the battalion detachment is 3 units of 10 Bloodletters. Now on to the fun things. For my super heavy auxiliary detachments, one of them is a Renegade Knight with Heavy Stubber, Thermal Cannon, Thunderstrike Gauntlet, and the Storm Spear, I believe it is, Rocket Pod. And lastly, the fun thing in the back corner there, a Khitan Ravager.
Well, Rich, yeah, that's pretty cool. So you took 500 of my points, so I've only got 1,000.
You gave me 500 of my points.
Right, yeah, okay. I'm taking them as Red Corsairs in a battalion detachment, so I have 6 command points to play with. I've taken Huron Blackheart. He has the warlord trait, basically get +1 attack, thanks legendary fighter. I've also got a sorcerer. He's got 4 sword, bolt pistol, and frag and crack grenades. I then have a unit of Chaos Space Marines. They've got a sparring champion just coming as is. I've then got 9 Chaos Space Marines. They've all got bolt guns, but 2 of them have plasma guns, and again they have bolt pistols and frag and crack grenades. I have 2 units of cultists, each of 10. and they all have auto guns, and one of them is upgraded to have a heavy stubber. I've then got a unit of 7 possessed, and I also have a Hellbrute. He is armed with Multi-Melta and Hellbrute Fist. And then for dedicated transports, I've taken 2 Rhinos, armed both of them with combi bolters and a havoc launcher. And that's my 1000 points of chaos. Now let's have a look at deployment.
So this is the table we're playing on today for this big epic 2v2. So some ruins, some foliage, we've got our crates. We've had a bit of advice when this map was played before with Ross and Will. A bit more cover needs to be put on in the centre, which is kind of key to this game. So I think we've put on enough cover, guys, through the middle. You've got ruins, you get trees, barricades, and either side has a whole set of ruins for itself, including some barricades. So hopefully there's plenty of cover now. We have a lot of models to put down. So we're going to roll off, choose the deployment type, and start putting our models down. And we'll come back in a second.
We're going to run over our army. What have we got? Rich?
I have a unit of my Bloodthirsters, first up over here on the right.
Okay, I've got 2 units of cultists, both the same with heavy stubbers.
Then 1 Renegade Knight.
I then have my Chaos Rhino with Chaos Space Marines inside.
A Herald. A Bloodthirster. That's the Wrath of Khorne.
Okay.
And the second unit of my Bloodthirsters.
Okay, okay. I then have a Hellbrute.
Then Kaitan.
Lovely. Oh look, what else? What have you got
That's
here?
the Unfettered Fury Bloodthirster.
Okay, okay. I then got a Rhino. This one has Possessed, Huron, the Hamadra, and Sorcerer inside it. Originally I thought you had to deploy them all separately inside Rhinos, but apparently they count as one unit, which pretty much got us the first army, which is excellent. And last but not least...
The last unit of Bloodletters.
So yeah, quite
It's a nice full line.
of chaos.
The chaotic line.
And this is the Imperial counter deployment. So I've got 2 units of my Devastators with missile launchers in there.
Over here we have multi-melta devs, scouts, and tacticals down the bottom.
And then I've got my land speeders hiding there, block line of sight, which is great.
As you can see, we're kind of hiding so far as they gather a thief.
Definitely castling up in the corner.
Yeah, we've also got a Land Raider here. This has my 5 Terminators with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. And then I have my Heavy Bolter devs over here.
And it's probably worth mentioning, don't have anything else deployed anywhere else. Castling, as we said, and obviously half my force, or half my units, are in the Teleportarium. So those are all my Terminators.
Yeah, same with me. I put Lysander and Librarian in there. So we cheekily hid half our force in reserve. So yeah. Anyway, let's roll for Siege Initiative. This is pretty big.
Yeah, I've had C's stolen from me nearly half the games in 8th so far, I believe 3, so you do not deserve this.
So we're going to do the 4th now.
Here we go. It's going to happen.
I'm going to use a command point to reroll it.
Do it.
Bringing me down to 3 command points.
Oh,
Dang it! Right, so Chaos, turn 1.
So we've got the Chaos turn 1. I think well, for me it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to move forwards because I don't have much range and don't add much else. What about you, Rich? What are you planning to do?
I'm planning on moving forward because I have some range and not much else.
Wonderful.
So my Bloodletters advanced up.
I've kept my Chaos Cultist back because I have no idea. My Chaos Rider advanced forwards.
My Renegade Knight advanced forward.
You advanced it.
I didn't
No,
advance,
he
he
didn't.
just
He
walked
moved
forward.
it.
You moved it.
It's wording
Careful
now,
of
isn't
your
it?
wording.
Careful of the wording,
Yeah.
yeah. This guy just hopped forward. This guy walked forward. The Kaitan. Down here I have my Herald.
It's a big blob of moving forward, we get
It's a
it.
big bubble
Yeah.
moving
It's
forward.
terrifying.
Bloodletters moved forward as well.
And the advanced.
They advanced, yeah, a healthy. They got a full 12-inch move. The Unfettered Fury moved on up.
My Hellbrute advanced.
Cool.
Chaos Rhino advanced.
And some Bloodletters advanced but rolled really poorly.
No psychic phase to happen just yet because Ross's psychers are hiding in a transport.
Sure.
Cowards. Let's go on to some shooting from the Chaos.
We're going to resolve my shooting phase first because it's going to be very quick. I'm going to begin with this cultist unit first. It has a heavy stubber and they are going to target these Blood Angels with missiles up in that building.
Bring it.
I'm going to need force to hit because I didn't move. So we have 2 hits. I'm strength 4, so I'm needing force to wounds.
Haha!
We'll go with the next heavy stubber very quickly.
Same unit.
Same unit. Oh my. That's me for this turn.
I love a simple tale.
So I'm going to use my knight first. For declaring the shooting, the heavy stubber is going to go into the unit of heavy bolters.
Yep.
And the thermal cannon and rocket pod are going to be fired into the Land Raider.
Don't do that.
Oh, I have to. So let's just get started with the
Heavy stubber.
heavy stubber. Yep, into them, needing 3s to hit.
All hit.
Nice.
They all hit, and that will be
Force to wind.
Force to wind.
Oh,
They all win.
man. Rich, I've never seen you roll so well.
Oh, thanks, William. You had to say that.
So 2 up save. They're all saved.
Next up, we're going to use the thermal cannon against this Land Raider. So it's heavy D3, so I will be getting only 1 shot.
Command point it.
That's a good point. I will use a command point to reroll this.
Very wise.
Thank you.
Yes!
No!
Richards!
No!
Okay, so 1 shot.
1 shot.
3's to hit.
3's to hit. And it
So you
hits.
hit.
And it will be, what's your toughness, sorry?
I'm toughness 8, so you're forced to win me.
The thermal cannon will be 3s to win you.
Oh, you're strength 9, sorry,
Yep.
yeah. So
Oh.
nothing.
Bad. So after the terrible thermal cannon, the rocket pod is going to fire. It's heavy D3. It's 2 hits. And these will
Did you say heavy D3?
the heavy 3, apologies.
Okay, cool, that's fine.
And it's force to wind.
For 1 wound.
There's 1 wind, and it's -2 to your save.
So 4 up save, which he fails.
And it's D6 damage. And there's 5 damage.
5. Oh. So in hindsight there, guys, should have used the command point to save that. I thought it was D3 damage, didn't realise it was D6. And you know what? We just like to move on here. So yeah, down to 11 wounds.
My Kaitan is going to fire its Gatling cannon at the Land Raider again.
Okay.
So it is 8 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yes, 50-50, very good.
Alright, I'll take it. And it'll be wounding on 4s.
Okay.
That's 2.
What's the minus on it, Rich?
It is -2.
So 4 up saves. They're both saved.
Well, that was a slightly,
Underwhelming.
yeah. We were moving into position, I guess. That's good.
It's all about close combat.
Exactly.
Shooting is secondary.
Yeah, so we didn't do much, but we're hopeful.
Yeah.
Let's move on to, I guess, the Space Marines, turn 1.
Right, it's our turn.
Yep.
Let's see if we can do better than Chaos, those filthy heretics.
Absolutely.
Don't know what your thoughts are, but
Terminator wall at the moment. There's a lot of huge things coming our way, and I'm not liking the look of it, to be honest. So I'm going to hide behind my Terminators.
yeah, I think I'll do much of the same. So we're going to go ahead, do our movement phase, and we'll just recap there.
Brought in some Terminators from Deep Strike. So I've got my claws here, just going to go toe to toe with those. Are they Bloodletters, I believe?
They're Bloodthirsters.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll get off the charge, deal a wee bit of damage. Moving along, I've got my land speeders coming round. They're in melter range now of the
knight.
The knight, that's it. Yep. So hopefully deal a wee bit of damage. It will be -1 to hit, however, because obviously they've moved. And then much further down the line, we've got my big unit of hammers right there. Again, just trying to create a bit of a screen just to delay the inevitable charge. Obviously I've got my Warlord and my Ancient there as well. So that is essentially it from the Blood Angels.
All I've really done is I've moved my Land Raider up ever so slightly. It won't get minuses for moving and shooting because of power of the Machine Spirit. To get in melter range of the Knight, it's a pretty big theme here, that's a priority target for us to kill. They've disembarked 3 inches, moved up 5 inches, so they're within a range to come and charge this Knight.
It's probably worth mentioning they disembarked first.
Yeah, disembarked first, sorry, yeah. And Lysander's dropped 9 inches away, more than 9 inches away from the Rhino, this thing, and the Bloodletters. He's probably going to charge one of those targets, wherever he fancies. And my Librarian has Deep Strike down here, again 9 inches away from any units. to kind of get a psychic ability of Veil of Time on these Adeptus Astartes Blood Angels and try and get a reroll charge for them. The rest of our forces, guys, our gun line has essentially stayed the same with our Devastators, our Scouts, our Tacticals. That's really it. Let's move on to Psychic. So we're going to start off with my Librarian. Now he knows Veil of Time, Might of Heroes, and natural as a Psychic he knows Smite. We're going to try and get Veil of Time, so target a friendly Adeptus Astartes unit within 18 inches, i.e. these Blood Angels.
Yep.
Value 6, they will get to re-roll their advances, re-roll charges, and they'll always fight first in the fight phase, even if they didn't charge. However, if the enemy also has units that charge that turn, or a similar ability, then you alternate your units. But that's quite nice to get some hits in first.
Yeah.
So we'll try and get Veil of Time, value 6.
Ooh.
I'm going to use a command point to re-roll this dice. Oh, come on! I've seen it as well. So we don't get it, and I'm down to 2 command points. Lastly, I'm going to use Might of Heroes. Again, target a friendly Adeptus Astartes unit, giving them +1 strength, +1 toughness, and +1 attacks. I'm actually going to target Captain Lysander, who is down there. I'm going to try and make him a little bit harder to kill.
Yeah.
And make him more nails in combat. This is value 6. So we get it. Captain Lysander is Might of Heroes. Okay, we're going to start the firing with my 5 Tactical Marines. We've got a Heavy Bolter there, and everyone else has a bolt gun. So yeah, no, sorry, the champion has a pistol, so he will not be able to shoot. But yeah, anyway, we're going to shoot the Heavy Bolter first. So 3 shots. They've not moved, so hitting on 3s. You've got to be kidding me. So 2 hits. Sorry, 1 hit. Your toughness is 4, I believe.
Toughness 3 for
Toughness 3. So 3s to wound. That's a wound.
It's just a 5-up demon save.
So it's 1 blood let down. And I've got the bolt guns. They're not in rapid fire range, so 3s to hit. And they are going to be 3s to wound for 1 more wound.
And a 5-up demon save.
So 2 blood letters go down.
2 ones in a row.
Next up, we've got the Blood Angels land speeders here. They're both going to shoot at the Knight. Want to try and strip some wounds off that big thing. So obviously I've moved, so it's -1 to hit. So it's going to be 4s from their multi-melta. So I'm going to roll these both at the same time. Ooh. I am actually going to use one of my command points to re-roll that because I got 1 hit. So let's see if I can get 4 this time round. No, I won again. Damn.
That's familiar.
Yes. It's going to be forced to wound. So let's see if we can do it. Oh man, 2 missed shots. That is disastrous.
Right, my melter's going to give it a go now. So I've got my 4 multi-meltas here. Going to shoot at your Knight. This is not going well for us so far. So hitting on 3s because they remain stationary. So that's 2 hits. And we are wounding on 4s. For 2 wins.
Ooh, nice.
5-up involves.
Give me the 6s again, please.
So they both go through. D6 damage apiece.
So you use command point to re-roll that, Richard?
Oh yeah.
5,
Yeah, I will. It's worth a risk. Nah.
Failed. Okay, so 2d6 damage essentially. For 6 damage. It's a start. Just actually going to use a command point to reroll that 1. So that's 8 damage. That's better. Land Raider is going to shoot next. We're going to split the last cannons and multi-melta into the Knight and the twin Heavy Bolters into your Warlord, your Bloodthirster over there.
No.
He can be targeted because you get more than 10 wounds. So we'll actually start with the twin last cannons. He's Power Machine Spirit, so 3s to hit. So that's all but 1.
Cool.
It's going to be 3s to wound because you are Toughness 8. So 2 wounds. It's -3 to your save, so 5-up involve. Which you fail
And they both fail.
You've already used the command point.
You sure have.
Yeah,
So-
there's ones right here. So D6 damage apiece.
So that's another 8 damage.
Cool.
Multi-melta next. He's within melta range of the Knight, so 3s to hit. That's a hit. 4s to wound. That's a wound. 5-up involve.
5-up save.
That's
And
a
that's a
fail.
fail.
So 2d6, pick the highest. Well,
Nope.
it doesn't
that's a 6, it
matter.
doesn't make any
There's
difference.
another 6 damage. Right, so we're now going to go with the twin Heavy Bolters, which I said are now going to shoot at the Bloodthirster.
The Wrath of Corus
Cool.
Bloodthirster, my
So
Warlord.
I actually forgot, He's an Imperial Fist unit. He's within 6 inches of Lysander, so he reroll failed hits of 1.
Okay.
I don't think I rolled any 1s there, but it made no difference. So, 3s to hit. Reroll failed hits of 1.
Nice.
So that's all hit bar 1. I'll be 5s to wound you because you're toughness 7 against strength 5.
Yep.
Wow, so
Whoa.
that's 3 wounds
Not bad.
at 5 up invul.
Well, how much is
Oh no,
it?
minus 2 off your armour. So
It's
5 up.
AP3, so
Yeah,
5 up,
5
all the same. And I can't make a single save today.
So that's 6 wounds. I believe, are they damage 2 or damage 1? I think they're damage 1.
We'll have a check.
But either way, 3 wounds. Next up, these Devastators are going to shoot their 4 heavy bolters again at your Warlord. We're going to start chipping away at him, and I've got a bolt gun from the champion. So we will do the heavy bolters first. Hitting on 3s. It's a fairly healthy roll. So we get 4 missed, and then I'm 5s to wound. And it's 1 damage apiece, guys, not 2 damage apiece. Not so good this time. We got another 3 wounds. So 5 up saves.
5 ups. I made 2 saves!
So he's down to, I believe that's 12 wounds. And then the bolt gun for the champion. He misses. And last up for the Imperial Fist to shoot will be my 10 scouts. They're going to shoot all 10 sniper rifles at your Warlord Bloodthirster.
Hello!
So yeah, 10 shots. We are main stationary, so we're hitting on 3s.
Wow, that's pretty decent.
Fairly good. So we get 3 misses. Now these are wounding on... let's just double check that. Yeah, it's 5 to wound, so 5 up. Now any 6s causes additional mortal wounds to the damage, so it's automatically lost 2 more wounds.
I've got 3 saves to make though.
No, because it's additional, so it's 4 wounds.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I thought you said it was 3. I didn't.
No, so it's 4 saves
I thought it
and
was
3
5
up.
to win.
It was 5. Oh, sorry, yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
right.
So 3 saves to make,
plus the 2 mortal.
3 ups, and
he's
they're all
fine.
saved.
He takes 2 mortal wounds.
Moving on to the Blood Angels now, they're going to have a few shots. So I'm going to use this Devastator squad on the top floor is going to shoot Rich's Warlord there.
No.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the missile launcher. It's obviously going to be cracks that they're going to fire. However, and it's probably worth mentioning, David forgot to do this. Obviously Devastator squads have the Signum, which adds +1 to hit rolls for 1 selected model in the unit. So I'll roll 3 just now, so it's going to, they haven't moved, so it's obviously going to be 3s to hit here. All bar 1.
Cool.
And then it is going to be, what's your toughness? It was 7, wasn't it?
Oh, they're both are 7.
7, so I'm 8.
So it's 3s.
3s. So only 1.
AP.
You'll go straight to your invul.
Okay, so 5 up.
Yep.
And you will take it.
So it's going to be d6 damage. Let's see what we can do. Oh,
Oh, nasty.
5. So that's 5 so far. Now, as I said, I've used the Signum on one of them, so it's going to be 2s to hit on this last missile launcher. So 2.
Which you needed.
Which I needed. And it's going to be 3s here. There you go, buddy. So
And
it's
a
gonna
5 up. And
Oh.
again, I can't make any saves.
So let's see how much damage this unit can do. Come on. Only 1. Only 1. So that's 6 damage all told onto that Warlord there. Next up, we've got the Devastator squad on the 2nd floor down. So we are firing the missile launchers again. Again, they've got Signum, so it'll be +1 for one of the guys.
At the Warlord again.
At the Warlord again. Let's see if we can get rid of them. So for the first 3, haven't moved, so it's going to be 3 ups. Oh no.
Just 2.
2 so far. And then I'm just going to roll this
This is
other
a
one.
2
So
up.
this is a 2. There we go.
Cool.
So 3 are through, and I'm going to need 3s to hurt you. Oh,
Oh.
there we go, my man.
5 ups. And I make 1.
1 save, so how much damage is this going to do? Let's see some 6s.
And that kills him.
That is him gone, and that's Slay the Warlord.
First blood and a victory point.
That's 3 victory points. Oh my god. We're now into the charge phase. Going to start with the assault terminators here. Going to go flying at the blood layers. So let's just see if we can make it. Probably not. Let's try it. So it's going to be a 9-inch long bomb. So let's see if we can do this. Leroy. Ah no!
You want to use command point on that
Use the
one?
command point.
Oh, that's a
Different
good point.
phase.
Good point.
Keep the 5.
So I'll keep that 5. That 1.
Yeah, 4 plus.
50-50
dear.
chance.
Here we go. You can do it. Yeah. Oh, I saw the 6 as well. I saw it.
Right, my librarian's next. He also has a 9-inch charge. Nope, and I'm not going to use my command point to reroll it.
Safe.
He's quite cushy when he is.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Captain Lysander, and he's going to declare a charge on the knight. Would you like to Overwatch, Rich?
Yes, I shall.
Go for it.
Okay, so with the thermal cannon first, it's heavy D3 shots. I get 3 shots.
Not a good start.
I need 6s to hit though. And I get 1.
It'll be 2s to win them.
2s to wind. And it wins.
This is maybe a big regret.
-4 to.
So 3 up invul. He's fine.
Oh, that's everything. Let's use the Storm Spear rocket pod, heavy D3. And I get nothing.
Heavy 3, you mean?
Heavy 3, sorry
Yep.
guys. And then the heavy stubber. The stubber is another 3 shots, needing 6s. And nothing.
So it's a 9-inch charge for Captain Lysander.
You can do it.
Yes, he
Yes.
can. Yes, he can. Boom. And then we've got a 5-inch charge from these guys into these blood layers you can see here between the trees. They make it. So we get the Imperial Fists in.
Moving on to my assault marines, or assault terminators even. Gonna try and long bomb into the Hell Brute. So Ross, you gonna fire your Overwatch?
Sure am.
You don't have
Multi-melt.
to, Ross. You don't need to fire it.
Multi-melter.
Oh,
it.
I didn't say you need to fire it.
2s to wins. It's a wins.
3 up
Okay,
invul.
so 3 up.
He's fine.
He's fine. However, let's see if I can get at least this unit in. That would be no.
Ouch. Lysander's going to attack first. He has 4 attacks normally, +1 for his Warlord trait Legendary Fighter. Now these are hitting on 2s, but because of his rights of battle, he gets to reroll field hits 1. So reroll these 2 for 2s. So they all hit. He has strength 10, so that's going to be 3s to win you.
Just need a 1.
So they all go through. Now we've double checked, your invul save has no impact on combat.
Straight one now.
So he's dead. Because
Yep.
it's 3 damage apiece, so that is 12 damage. So he's gone.
So
Does he explode?
on a 6 he will pop. He does not.
Oh, very close though.
Oh my word. Just piled in my 5 assault terminators. So they are all thunder hammers. So it'll be 11 attacks in total. They are within 6 inches of Lysander, so they also get to reroll field hits of 1. But they are -1 to hit for thunder hammers. So we are looking for 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. No 1s. You are kidding me, but you know that's still a fair amount of hits.
Yeah.
So we get what, 6 hits, and these will be strength
2s to
8,
wins.
so 2s to wind. Now we get some 1s. So it's only 4 wins straight to invul.
For a 5 up. And I save 1.
So 3 go down.
Okay, so I've got 15 attacks going back from my Bloodlitters, needing 2s to win. 2s to hit even.
That's fairly healthy.
Very good. And it's now 3s to wind. Any 6s do 2 damage
You
though.
missed the dice.
Thank you. So that's a very good roll.
Yeah, this is bad for me.
Very nice roll, man.
So these are 2 damage apiece.
They're 2 damage apiece.
So let's roll these separately first of all. So these are 3 up invuls. So 2 terminators immediately die because they've only got 2 wounds each. And then how many else have I got?
This many.
And these are also 3 up invuls. Just 1 damage apiece for these?
1 damage apiece.
Okay. So another terminator dies. Just make sure I don't take off the champion. That's really bad for me.
Yeah, so doing my morale check for these Bloodlitters. Oh, they're absolutely fine.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, just in the button. And then you lost 2 guys over here.
And they're fine.
They're fine as well. So that brings an end to our turn. Let's recap it. Right, that was pretty good. Go Team Imperium. So we managed to, Will managed to kill the Warlord Bloodthirster.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's going to be Warlord kill, first blood, and no quarter given, so another victory point. So it's 3 victory points. We also managed to kill the Knight, which I'd single-handedly done.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So that's another victory point, bringing it to 4, and we started to soften up a few other things.
Yeah.
My Terminators are probably gone, but they're a roadblock for your Terminators to try and...
Yeah, I didn't get any charges off, unfortunately, no long bombs. However, they are just there as a roadblock now to give our Devastator squads more shooting time.
Also want to point out, I actually forgot one additional attack for Lysander. Not that it mattered, but remember guys, he was Might of Heroes. So he actually had an extra attack this turn.
He's
Oh
filthy.
well.
Filthy.
With that, Chaos turn 2.
So we just went through the Imperial turn 1 and ouch. We have lost what, 2 big creatures, big...
2 of the 4. We've lost half our big stuff.
No ideal. But you killed some Terminators, Rich, so that's pretty cool. Yay!
Woo!
Hopefully we can do some more damage now that we've moved into
Yes.
position. But we'll see if that comes to, fruition.
So first up, my Bloodletters moved up and advanced a mighty 1 extra inch. Ross's Rhino came along over this way and you pop smoked, didn't you?
I sure did.
Next up, I have my Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury.
Cool.
I've got my Hellbrute going along in assistance as well between 2 giant machines.
And the
Little brothers, big brothers.
Yep.
The Kaitan sidled on through as well. Sorry, my Herald's in here.
And your
Oh yeah.
Herald moved on up.
he's
Lovely.
sneaking by. I have my Rhino here. They basically deployed their Chaos Space Marines with Plasma. Going to be targeting some stuff there, but the Rhino stayed still for all purposes. My 2 units of cultists jumped up, mainly for the reason that I can then start seeing things a little bit better, which would be ideal.
And my last unit of Bloodletters just popped on forward as well.
Time to shoot.
So we're starting with the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. He's going to use his Lashercorn and smack about these Terminators a little bit.
Cool.
So it's Assault D3, so that is
Oh no.
3 hits at Strength 7, so it'll be 3s. There's 2.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's going to be AP,
It's -3.
so straight to
Straight to my
Invuls.
shield. Okay, so 3s on these.
Fine.
Like champs.
The Kaitan is going to be firing his Gatling cannon at the Terminators. He's got 8 shots, hitting on 3s.
Fairly good.
That's pretty good. Over 2. And then that is Strength 8, so it'll be wounding on 2s. And that's all bar 1. That's -2 to your saves, that'll be straight to your inform.
Okay, time to lock shields, guys. Let's do this. So 3s.
Ooh.
1 fell. Let's try it again. So
One Terminator was down.
1 Terminator. Do I want to use it?
How many have you got left?
I think I've got 3.
Then I would use 1 and save it, yeah, so go for
Let
it.
me double check because
Yeah.
I've got it set aside. Yeah, just double checked. I've actually only got 2 command points. I'm going to save them. I will take the wound.
So I'm going to go with my Hellbrute next. He is going to target the Land Raider. I did move, so I'm going to need force to hit, which we do hit. I'm going to need force to wound. For another wound. Now don't get any of those 6s, David, please.
6 up save. Oh, I've seen a 6 as well.
Too, buddy.
So I am within melter range, so I do get 2d6 and choose the highest.
Okay, so 3 wins.
3 wounds. I'm going to use a command point to re-roll that. In fact, no, we'll leave it. So I'm going to go with my Chaos Space Marines next. I've got 2 plasmas in there and 8 bolt guns. They're going to target this land speeder in the back. We'll begin with the plasma. I'm not going to overcharge. No, I'm not. It's debating it. 3s to hit.
Oh, not looking good for me.
I believe it's 3s to wound you.
Strength 7, yeah.
Yeah.
For 3 wins.
3 wounds. It's -3 on plasma, or is it -4?
I believe it's -3.
We'll go and double check. Just checked, it's -3. So, 6 up save, Will.
6 up saves here. Let's see what we can do. None, so all of them go through.
Down to 3 wins.
So we've now got the rapid fire bolt guns again onto that land speeder. There's 16 shots as I'm in rapid fire range. Hit on 3s.
Sorry for that.
Not
wasn't
great. I was hoping for better. I'm needing 5s to win though.
Yeah.
Only 2 wins. Oh no.
Okay, 3 up
Okay,
saves.
so 3 up saves here. And made it.
So I'm going to go with my Rhino next, who's going to use his Havoc Launcher again on that land speeder because I kind of want him gone. I'm going to get D6 shots for 3 shots.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to use a command point and reroll that?
Nah. And I'm going to need 3s to hit. Roll
Wow.
hit. What's your toughness?
5.
5.
5, forced wounds. For 1 wounds.
You're going to use a command point to reroll one of those ones?
No, because you get full armor save, so it doesn't seem quite worth it.
Okay, so a 3 up save,
3 up, let's do it. Oh, so it is a wound.
down to 2.
Cool. I'll quickly do my combat bolter next. It is rapid fire 2, so I'm going to get 4 shots onto that land speeder again. I'm going to need 3 step. Really? And I'm going to need 5s to wounds.
Huzzah!
Well, there we go. So we've got this cultist with heavy stubborn next. Again, gonna kill something in this game, really. Gonna target the land speeder.
You sure are.
Okay, so I've got 9 shots from their auto guns, hitting on 4s.
Oh. That's only 3.
And wounding on 6s.
No 5s. Strength 3 against toughness 5.
Oh, he toughs 5. 2 wounds.
Okay, let's see if Ross can get rid of it. And he can!
Oh!
He's done it.
Did these explode?
Vehicles mostly do. Have a check.
So yeah, on a 6, it'll explode. Here we go. Oh.
He's just dead.
So after the success of that cultist unit onto a land speeder, I'm going to attempt to do the same with the other cultist unit. I'm going to begin with heavy stubber this time for variety. I need 5 sticks, I did move. So we have 1 hit, would have been full if I didn't move. And I'm needing 5s to wounds.
Oh.
For nothing on that. Now I'm going to get 9 shots with the remaining guys. Got 9 dice here. Need 4 step. For
That's looking
significantly
pretty good,
better, I'm still needing 5s to wounds. For again, not bad. 4 wounds.
Now, I'm going to argue here he gets a 2 up save because he's within the base of that terrain zone. 50% covered from that point of view angle. I think that's 2 plus cover save.
Why not? It's just cultists. I'm not really that bothered.
Alrighty then, let's do it. Not that it matters.
Doesn't matter.
We're going to start the charge phase with my blood letters here into this unit of Terminators. I needed 2 inches to get within an inch, and they're well in. The Kaitan is going bold. He's going for Lysander. I've got a bit of a grudge, so. Huh. Huh.
Hellbrute's going to charge next. Need double 1. Well, yep.
He's in.
Last up is going to be my Bloodthirster into the same unit of Terminators, needing, I think it's 3. He's 4. He's in. Just.
So I'm going to charge with Chaos Space Marines against this final land speeder for laughs. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yeah, let's see what I can do. So, give me a 6.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You're in.
Yeah.
Just.
So, my first charging unit attacking is going to be this unit of Bloodletters over here.
Cool.
They're going to attack these, obviously, so I get 17 attacks, needing 2s to hit.
Fairly impressive.
Yep. And it will be 3s to wound,
Yeah.
and 6s will be 2 damage apiece.
Separate all the 6s first.
Wow,
I
that
think you're
is.
about to wipe these guys.
Yep. Clean the floor. 1 more 6 in there, buddy.
Yeah.
There we
Right,
go.
so roll these first of all. These are 5 up invols for
Yeah.
your Terminatus Crux.
Okay, so let's try that here.
Oh,
They're all dead.
They're gone. Absolutely wiped.
Wow. And my consolidation move took me towards the... Is that Librarian, wasn't
You got it?
There we go.
Next, however, will.
Oh, my Bloodthirster will attack.
Okay, now obviously I'm going to use my last 2 command points to interrupt that said attack.
So counter attack stratagem.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
I think what you're going to activate.
Terminators.
Okay, let's get this ready.
Okay, so all my hammers are going to be going into the Bloodthirster there, so it's going to be 13 hits all told with those hammers. So let's just give these a wee roll. So I'm going to need 4s here because it's -1 to hit. So I've missed quite a few. However, with the Archangel banner within 6 inches, I get to re-roll failed hits. So let's try that again. So, oh, not much
That's
better.
not so good.
There we go. Still missed quite more than half there. Okay.
So 3s.
So 3s here. Alrighty, so that's 5 wounds, sorry.
5 wounds at 5 up invul.
All of them failed.
6, 9 is 12, 16, which totals them in 1 blow. Sorry guys, I can't count, he's got 1 wound left. So my bloodied and bruised Bloodthirster has got 2 attacks left to attack with, needing 2s to hit. They both hit, and it is strength 11.
Yep.
2s to wound.
To win, mate.
So there you go, straight to your invuln save.
3 ups.
Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Both made.
So I think me and Rich are beginning to regret this charge.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go with my Hellbrute next. He gets 4 attacks, needing 3s to hit.
Oh!
Now, Ross, use a command point.
command point,
Command
buddy.
point,
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah,
Even we're asking you to do it.
I know, and I'm not going to use on the Chaos Space Marine, so yeah, I'll re-roll.
There you go, fella.
I am needing 2s to wounds. So, got 2.
3 up involves.
3 up in balls.
Let's do this, guys. Yes.
Oh dear. So I'm going to go with my Chaos Space Marines next against this Landspeeder. I do have 11 attacks. I am going to need 3s to hit.
Wow.
For
Looking good,
not
Ross.
bad.
Do you want to use a command point?
No. Because I'm legally not allowed to anymore.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We're just looking out for you. Right.
5s to wounds. Great.
Yay!
So the Kaitan is going to use the slash attack with his axe thing on Lysander, going
Cool.
with weight of dice. So I am hitting on 3s. That's pretty decent.
Yep, very good indeed.
Take those that way. And I will be wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use command point?
Yeah, why not?
Nice.
So you've got that many saves to make.
Okay, cool. So straight to invul, I'm assuming.
Yep, yep. Invuln.
So 3 ups. Oh, he is so dead. So we fail 5. He'll be dead.
Yeah, D3 damage.
DC roll it because you might roll 5 1s and 2s.
And that
No,
is
he's dead.
he is well dead.
So Lysander is gone.
Yes!
And that's Slay the Warlord.
Okay then, so we're going to be going with the Bloodthirsters here into these guys.
Bloodlayers.
That's the one. We've only lower. So that's 2 misses. That's a
Okay.
nice roll. I'll write those 6s again though. With
Yeah.
for 3s to wound.
And do you get +1 strength? Yep.
That was including the strength, yeah.
That is
Nice.
including it.
So that is only 4 wounds this time.
Okay, straight to invul saves.
You can do it, man.
One's down a wound because they're 2 wounds apiece. So it's next up to us to activate. I'm going to activate those Terminators. So we have 5 attacks with the 2 of them left. So we are hitting on 4s. So that's 2 hits. Oh, and I'm wounding on 2s. For 2 5-up invuls. So 1 goes down.
Last up, obviously, I'm going to hit with my land speeder into this big chunk of Chaos Marines. So it's going to be 2 attacks, 3s to hit. Done. And 4s to wound. No. Nothing.
So a bit of a mixed bag on that one, Rich. We did great damage in areas,
Yeah.
we did poor damage in one area.
And took a lot of damage in.
On a Bloodthirster,
Yeah.
which was not ideal. But killing Lysander was great. Killing a Terminator unit was also ideal. Forgetting death to the False Emperor against the Landspeeder. Well, you know what?
I'm
It was-
grateful.
Yeah. Well, it was. I didn't do any damage either way, even with great to hit rolls. But yeah, okay, we're getting into their line. Pretty cool. But we definitely need to step up a wee bit. I think we're on 4 points apiece.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's move into the Imperials. Turn 2.
So I thought it was going to be a lot scarier than it was. I mean, I did lose a lot of stuff, but at least our line's holding at the moment. So it's
Losing
not too bad.
Lysander and Terminators is bad.
That was sore. But
Sure
our
enough.
gun line is still intact, which is very important for us. The whole idea was our Terminators were supposed to hold the line. They are still holding it at the moment, so it's going to be a lot of DACA coming their way in the next round.
So Imperial Fists haven't really done much. My gunline's staying stationary, but my Librarian's going to come over here and start hacking down some Space Marines. He's quite hard to kill himself. Otherwise, this Tower of Death is staying stationary with my Tactical Scouts, Devastators. Land Raider doesn't need to move at all, and my other Devastators are going to stand stationary as well with their heavy bolters. I did have Lysander, but someone killed him.
Yeah. As for myself, obviously my Terminators up the top there, they are still locked in combat, but I don't think they're going to be locked for much longer. Moved my Terminator Ancient and my Terminator Captain up. I think going to try and charge the chitin, depending on what damage we can deal to him. Obviously the Land Speeder is going to lend his multi-melta to the fight. And other than that, I've just kept all my Devastators exactly where they are. Gun line has not moved at all. So let's just hope our Daka can do it for us.
Let's go the psychic phase first.
Yeah.
Librarian's going to start with Might of Heroes on himself. Value 6. He gets it. So he is +1 toughness, +1 strength, +1 attack.
Lovely.
And I'm going to cast Smite on the next closest unit, which is obviously your Marines.
Cool.
Value 5+. It goes off.
What'd you get?
7.
7, so it goes off, and it's D3 mortal wounds.
Go for it.
So 2 Marines by the dust. My 5-man tactical squad here is going to open up fire onto these bloodletters. So we're going to start with the Champion's Plasma Pistol. We're not going to overcharge it.
Oh dear. I saw about every result there.
It'll be 2 to wound, 2+ to wound. That's a wound. 5 up demon save, Rich. Okay, so 1 bloodletter dies. We then have 3 bolt guns, which are rapid firing, hitting on 3s. Okay, for 3 hits, wounding on 3s. For 1 wound. Oh, and then the heavy bolter, he's going to shoot next, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Okay, so 2 more 5-up invuls. So 2 bloodletters have died in total. Land Raider's going to shoot next. We're going to split the twin heavy bolter into the bloodletters, twin last cannons, and multi-melta into the chitin.
Love it.
Now we are less efficient by 1 point. So these are hitting on 4s with the twin heavy bolter. Okay, that's fine. So 3 hit, 3s to wound you. For 2 wounds, 2 5-up invuls.
And 2 more die.
So Land Raider twin last cannons into the chitin, hitting on 4s. Oh, would you believe it? I'm not going to use my command point. I believe you're toughness 8.
I am toughness 8.
So 3s. I'm going to use a command point.
Yeah.
Yep, good call.
Yep, so that'll be straight to your 5-up invul save for 3 of them.
Got a command point? Do you want to risk it? Do you?
No, it's fine.
Okay. This goes D6 damage.
So D6 damage for 1.
Oh, no! That's fine.
So we'll quickly do the multi-melta. It doesn't even hit. 10 scouts are going to shoot these bloodletters, hitting on 3s. It's a good start.
That's very good.
2 miss. Wounding on 3s because they're strength 4, but any 6s and an additional mortal wound on top of the damage.
Uh-oh.
So we've got 3 6s.
So 3 deads.
And then we've got 1, 2 normal saves at 5-up.
Well, I think the 6s and
6s count as.
Oh man, I just realised there's 3 6s.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you need to make.
There's 3 saves, sorry.
But do the 6s not count as damage
count
and the
as
3
damage as
wounds
well, so
additional?
So they do.
So you need to make every single one. Oh, no, he's dead.
Thanks for correcting me there, Ross. That's a dead unit of bloodletters. These Devastators are going to lay their shots into those bloodletters in the opposite flank, and one of the Devastators is going to be Signumed, I think it's called.
Yep.
Which I forgot last turn. So 3 of these shots are hitting on 2s. All these, first of all, are hitting on 3s. So 2 misses there, and then these additional shots with the Signum are hitting on 2s. Oh. Hey, we got a ton of hits. Now these are wounding on 3s, strength 5 against toughness 3. It's fairly healthy.
Ooh, that was good.
So that's 6 saves on the bloodletters.
Straight to my 5-up. And I save
2, but
2.
Popped.
I save 3.
nice.
Last up for me to shoot is my multi-meltas, and I'm going to signum one of the multi-meltas into the chitin, and we're just in melta range. So these 3 are hitting on 3s. And this one's hitting on 2s. Would you believe it?
Do you have any command points?
Nope.
With? Nope. Oh, cool.
So yeah, now this is going to be 4s. What's your toughness? 8.
8.
So 4s. Nope. Oh no. Have to win first, yeah, so nothing. Oh well. I dealt with the bloodletters though.
Well done. On to the Blood Angels now. We've got my Land Spear here. Obviously he's moved out of the combat round there, so it's going to be -1 to hit into the chitin. So it's going to shoot his metal melta. So 4s.
Glorious.
Glorious fail. Okay, so the Tower of Death right here. So I've got my Devastator squad firing all the rockets at the Khitan.
Is that the sound effect, Will?
Yep. Anyway, we'll start with the top floor. So I'm going to use my signum, obviously. So the first 3 are going to be hitting on 3s. Oh, all over the place. Missed 1. Sorry, that was a 3. So I missed 1. And the signum is going to be a 2+. Yep, there you go. And what's his toughness? 8, was it?
8.
So it's force to wound. Let's do this. Not bad. Okay, so you got your 5 up, my friend.
Looking for some sapphires.
Oh, yes! This is unbelievable. This thing is not going down. However, I will fire with the second floor down again at the Khitan. So we're going to signum that unit as well. So let's do this. So we're looking at 3s. Okay, so only 1 went through there, and then 2s for the signumed Devastator. So that's 2 hit.
Force to win.
Give me some force here. So that's 2 6s.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
I'm not going to use those dice. They've spent their high numbers.
Oh,
One
so
gets through.
1 gets through. Okay, give me a 6. 5. There we go, not bad. 5 wounds.
Declaring a charge with my Librarian onto these 8 remaining Chaos Space Marines. Ross.
Gonna Overwatch. I do have 2 plasma guns in there. I'm going to risk it by over supercharging them. So we need 6 attack. Well,
So close.
I do have 6 remaining guys, so that's going to be a further 12 shots.
Sure indeed.
6 attack. Hey,
3.
3 hits.
A Might of Heroes.
So
just
many
now.
ones.
So
And
5s to wound.
5s to wins.
So 1 wound.
Take a save, David.
He has toughness 5 at the moment. He is fine. Can't really fail the charge.
Oh, yes.
Blood Angels are going to declare a couple of charges, so I'm going to start with the my captain, my Terminator captain, into the Khitan.
Cool. I am going to overwatch that one. So looking for some 6s from my Gatling cannon.
Oh,
I'll take that 3.
2s to wins.
Just to win. That's all of them.
Okay.
And that's a -2 to your save roll.
Straight to
Alright,
Anvil.
straight to Menville.
Oh.
So let's do this. So
Takes 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Down to 4, I believe.
Yep.
Charge time.
Got to roll to see if you get in.
Yeah,
we will.
Just need a double
alright,
one.
Double one.
Hey!
Go charge the other guy as well.
Pow! There we go. So obviously I've got my Terminator Ancient there.
Yeah.
Oh, justice. Those are terrible dice rolls.
So we're going to start here. This Librarian's going to lay into these Marines.
Please
He has 3 attacks normally, but he's got Might of Heroes at the moment, so that's +1 attack, so he gets 4. Hits a 3+.
Do you not have the Warlord trait where you charge, get an extra attack?
No,
Oh, nice.
because
Okay.
that's not my Warlord.
Oh, he died.
Thanks, Ross. Now I'm also +1 strength, so I'm strength 5, and my Force Axe is +1 as well, so strength 6, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds, it's -2 to your save.
So that'll be 5 ups.
Yep. It's D3 damage, but 2 just die.
Yeah.
So I'm obviously going to choose this this charge next, this fight.
Yep, and I'm going to use my last 2 command points to interrupt.
Of course,
And I'm going to smack the Ancient in the face with all 15 of my slash attacks.
Yep.
So,
Get rid of that banner.
Yep, so I'll be needing 3s to hit you. Which is plenty. And what's your toughness there, sir?
4.
Yes.
Doesn't make a
So
difference.
2s! Just wanted to rub that in.
Yeah.
Got 1 more dice.
Looking for 2s to wound. And miss 3, so you've got 6.
So it's -2 to your armor save, so I believe it becomes 4 up.
Okay, let's try this. See what we can do. So 4s. I have failed 3.
Wow, that was a good roll though.
Not bad. So
Not
it's
too bad.
D3 damage per hit.
Okay.
Sorry, Ross.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Well, so that's 6, 7, 8.
God, he's only got 5 wounds, so that is the banner of the Archangel gone.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, it's just up to the captain now. He's facing down this thing alone. So obviously it's going to be 5 attacks because he's got legendary fire, gives him 1 attack.
Nice.
And he's hitting with a hammer. It's -1, but he's 2 to hit normally, so it's going to be 3s to hit here. Oh, I get to reroll ones.
Oh,
Let's
right,
not
okay,
forget
yes.
about
Yep.
It's a battle.
that. Yep. So let's try that again. 3s. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to need 4s to go through, straight through to your invul, my friend.
5 ups. I'm over here, sorry.
Oh my
word,
goodness.
Wow! It's incredible.
Is that your 5-up demon save, yeah?
Yep.
I think our target priority in that was a bit skew. We should have probably started with that round, I think. Alrighty, moving on to this combat here. So I'm going to divvy up the attacks. I've got my Sarge here and one Assault Marine. That's going to try and deal with that Bloodlighter just now, or Bloodthirster should I say. So it's going to be 5 attacks here. So it's going to be 4s because obviously the -1.
Reroll ones.
Reroll.
Oh my goodness!
I definitely needed, thanks
Wow.
to Rights of Battle because of my captain. So let's try that again. So 4s. That's a bit more like it, okay. And then I'm going to need 3s on this. So let's do this. There we go.
Yeah.
Straight through to your invul, my friend.
If you
3
fail one of
5-ups, 3 5-ups.
No.
No.
So that is
Straight up 3 damage each, so that's 9 damage, and he's gone. Alrighty, and the last of the Assault Terminators throwing their hammers into the Hellbrute. So they're going to be 4s to hit. Okay,
Reroll ones.
we'll get to reroll one of them there, because of Rights of Battle. So let's do that. So give me a 4. Oh, give me a 6, even better. Okay, and I'm going to need 3s to crunchy here. All bar 1.
So I've got 6 up save. I need to make at least one of these. Do I use a command point because I'm swimming in them? Why not? I've still got 5. Nah, he's dead.
Does he explode?
Well, let's find out. Don't roll a 6 now, Ross.
Huzzah.
I would have liked to.
Okay, so my Bloodwhitters will attack up here next. With 7 attacks this time round. With only 1 miss.
Lovely. 3s to wound.
3s to wound, because they're still getting the boost from the Herald. And there's 4 saves to make.
Right, these are 2
and they're
damage.
2 damage apiece.
So I'll save the 2 damage apiece first. So I need to roll it separately actually because that guy's got a wound.
Yep.
So we'll do normal damage actually, sorry. So 3 up invul. He's fine. Then the 2 damage apiece ones.
He's
So
dead.
he is dead, and if I fail one of these, the other guy's dead. Oh, so they're wiped.
Nice.
So I'm going to strike back here with my Chaos Space Marines, and I swear to you I'm going to remember Death to the False Emperor. I have 6 guys, I have 1, 2, 3, 6 guys, and I have champions with 7 attacks, needing 3s to hit. Well,
no 6s.
no 6s, so no Death to the False Emperor.
Give you 5s to wound,
5s to wound.
because of Mighty Heroes. So nothing.
So we're now into the morale phase. I'm the only one that's making a morale check, I think.
Nope, there's some Bloodlighters.
Oh, cool. Well, I lost 4 guys, a morale 8, so I'm needing to roll a 4 to not lose anything. Hey.
Okay, and then the last morale check. Bloodlighters.
Oh, we got
You lost 3 this
him.
turn.
Lost, yep.
4, 5, 6, 7. You're fine.
Yep, cool.
So that was good and bad.
Yeah.
My mistake for activating the Librarian first in the fight phase. I should have.
It probably would have resulted in a dead Terminator Ancient anyway. So.
Yeah. But score at the moment is 6 to 6, guys, just so you can keep track of that. We have got rid of all the Bloodthirsters. We've got rid of all the Knights. We're just left with a Chitin.
Which has taken an absolute
Yeah.
beating in that round and nothing really happened. So
Yeah.
a wee bit worried that he's right on our doorstep now. So
We've took the punch and the bite a little bit out. We've got less Bloodletters to deal with, thank you, but
plus my Terminator squad's still there and it is taking things to town. So
and our devs are protected for at least for another turn. So yeah, with that, it's Chaos, turn 2.
So then, now we're in turn 3, David. Sorry.
Okay.
It's looking good-ish, maybe? It's fine. I don't think we're either of us in a particularly fantastic position, either side that is.
Well, the problem is we've got loads of Devastators, which is our problem. We've got the Chitin, who's being an absolute bro,
But
but it's just him. We've got Terminators in our line, but I think we're optimistic we can do damage.
oh, we definitely do damage.
So
Well, that's enough.
we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's move. So yeah, we finished at the movement for the Chaos, and this is how it's gonna go. So I've deployed my Possessed along with Sorcerer, along with Huron and his Hamadri, all going for the Terminators. What are your Bloodlayers going to do,
My
Richards?
first unit of Bloodletters just moved on up, still trying to get into range, advanced quite nicely. second unit have just moved in. They're going for those Terminators as well. The Herald just coming up behind them too.
Cool. Did the Herald advance at all?
He did not.
I might recommend it because you're not going to be able to charge. And you can get your reroll ones. No?
It's an aura ability with 6 inches, they'll be fine.
Okay. Your Chitin stayed in, and I put... Now, we don't see anything that says I can't do this. I fled from combat from the Librarian, jumped in the Rhino, and ran away. I'm getting a lot of abuse for that move.
There's nothing
that's amused.
There's nothing that we can see that says you can't do that, sadly.
but everyone's saying that I'm a coward for doing it. But hey, that's, kill points. We're playing that sort of game, so yeah. Let's move on to the psychic phase. So I'm going to start my psychic phase with my sorcerer. He is going to target the possessed with prescience. So what I'll do is add +1 to hit when he does his in the fight phase. So need 7. I'm going to use my infinite pool of command dice that I haven't been using this game to try and reroll and get a 5. Nailed it.
Cool.
Next, with Huron psychic abilities, I'm going to attempt Infernal Gaze onto these Devastators. I'm going to need, I believe, 5 for this, which definitely succeeds. So I get 3 dice, and on a 4+, you suffer a mortal wound. That'll be 2 mortal wounds.
Ta-da.
Now, with Huron, his Hamadry is still alive. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. It allows him to do an additional psychic ability. Now, the only one he actually knows rest is Smite. So I'll attempt Smite. I've never really cast this before, so you might need to tell me here, David.
You failed.
Oh.
So in the shooting phase, I'm going to use the Khitan because of its Titanic Demon Engine. It will allow me to shoot at something within an inch. So I'm going to shoot...
As long as it's infantry.
As long as it's infantry, got the infantry keyword, and I'm going to shoot at
My captain.
Your captain.
Yeah.
So 8 shots, looking for 3s. That's a drop. Technically, that's a drop dice,
Yep,
so I
so
will reroll it.
Which you didn't.
I just
We
kept
always
dropped it.
reroll, drop, die.
Always reroll drop. And it will be
Twos.
2 wound, which is all of them. You got 4 saves to make there, buddy.
Oh dear, let's do this. So 3s.
He's fine.
Oh, what
Saved them all.
baller, yeah.
Saved them all.
So I'm going to go with Huron next and use his Tyrant's Claw Flamer to guess onto the Terminators.
Cool.
So I get D6.
So 5 automatic hits.
Nice.
What's the strength of it?
I believe it's 5. It is indeed. So
So
I'll need
threes?
3s to wounds. For 3 wounds at -1 to your armour.
Okay, so straight through to the 3-up invuln.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do this.
Is it any multi-damage?
No, it's just 1 damage.
So I've taken 1 wound.
So I'm going to fire my Rhino next. I'm going to be basically targeting these Devastators because Devastators are a pain. I'm going to go with Combi Bolter first, needing 3 step. So that's 2 hits and 4 wounds for nothing. I'm going to go with Havoc Launcher next. I did no, I didn't move, so it'll be normal, but I get D6 shots.
And that's a 4
That's a 4. 3 step.
for 1 hit.
Wow.
3s to wind.
That's a wind. You do get 2 up save though.
Is it no minus?
No minus, I believe. Nope.
He's okay.
Gonna go with this Rhino next with the Cowering Chaos Space Marines because that's how I play. I'm gonna go with Combi Bolter first, again onto his Devastators because I want rid of them. I am needing 3 step with Combi Bolter. So we do have 1 hit. Needing 4 wounds. For no wounds, I'm going to go with a Havoc Launcher next. Needing D6 shots. 3 shots. I am -1 to hit though. So it's 4 hit. All hit. 3s to wounds. And you do get your 2 up save.
Here we go. They're all okay.
Nice. So I'm going to go with my Cultists next, and their tower, it's not nearly as devastating as theirs. I'm going to go after the Librarian, because it's the only thing in range. I'm going to begin with the Heavy Tower, needing 4 sticks. I haven't moved this turn. Wow. And I've got 9 shots from the other guys. Yep. 4 hit, which was significantly better. However, are you toughness 5? No, that's going to make a difference.
Regardless of his 5 to wind.
5 to wounds, really.
Should we just repeat it again with the next unit?
We'll try again. I did knock my Cultists, but they're okay.
They moved, Ross.
They
Make
moved.
fun of it.
Oh no!
Okay.
3 Heavy Stubber shots.
They all miss.
They all miss. For the record, I'm not using command points in this.
No point.
Yeah. And 9 shots.
For 2 hit.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
5 to wound.
5 to wounds.
For no wounds.
For no wounds.
I'm going to charge my board letters into these Terminators. This is an obligatory roll.
They're in.
Yep. Gonna go with Huron next. Is Hamadra. Oh look, they're in.
I'm possessed.
Sorcerer next.
Or sorcerer.
He's in. Possessed.
What?
We're saying hi.
I see what this is. It's just pile up on William time, is it? Cool.
So I'm going to start with my funny looking Nurgle Sorcerer, who's not part of Death Guard. He is just a normal Sorcerer. He is going to attack first with 3 attacks. I need 3 to hit. No death to the False Emperor. And your toughness 4, so I'm going to need
Sure.
4 to wounds. Well.
Wow.
So I'm next going to target with Huron. He has 5 attacks base and +1 for being my Warlord of a Legendary Fighter. So 6 dice. I'm going to use his Tyrant's Claw, so it's -1 to hit. I'm needing 3s. I am not going to use a command. I'm going to use command point.
Go for it. Use the command point.
Hit. And I do get an additional 2 attempts of attack for having Death to the False Emperor. I will remember it. Nice.
For one more.
For 1 more attack. Hey! I am needing 2 sticks, I'm double strength, so choose. For that many... 5.
5. Counting with Ross. So,
Be on to your invul, and
Yeah.
it is D3 damage for each one you fail.
cool, let's do this.
Fail loads.
Failed 1.
D3 damage. 1 is dead.
And I will take it off the one that's already lost 1.
Hey.
So I'm going to go with my Possess next. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to regret using that command point because I have to roll D3 to see how many attacks they get. If I roll a 1 or 2 here, it's going to be very sad. Okay, yeah, not bad. So they get 2 attacks apiece. I'm going to count out my dice. So I have 7 possessed in that unit, which will give me 14 attacks. Now I did activate prescience on them, so they're going to hit on 2s, but they also get Death to the False Emperor on 5s, because I basically get +1 to my hit. So let's do this! That's cocked.
That's well cocked.
So we hit on 2s, and how many 5s and stuff did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a potential other 5 attacks. I will attempt them as well. That one's a fail, but quite a lot of hits. I will grab those dice. What's your toughness? I imagine it's 4. I am strength 5, so it's going to be 3s to wounds. Wow!
Well done, Ross.
I finally rolled a good roll. Woo! There's a fair few wounds. I believe it's going to be -1 damage.
Yeah, so straight to my invul.
Straight to invul of 3 up.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, I've lost quite a lot there. So
then-
that is 2 Terminators go down and a wound off another.
So next up is my Bloodletters. They're going to attack into these Terminators now, try and finish them off.
That'd be nice.
Quite a few dice. +1 strength and +1 attack for the charge as well. And only 2 fails.
Nice.
This is going to be pretty sore.
And again, here obviously any roll of a 6 is 2 damage.
So you got 2 in there?
Yep.
2 6s.
2 6s. And then the rest are just normal saves.
So you didn't fail a single wound
Didn't
there.
fail a single one.
Lovely.
Sorry, I was needing to get up to them.
So I'll do the 2 6s first, so I'm going to need 3s.
Well done.
Both made
Wow.
with another 2 6s. I like it.
Nice.
Please fail 5.
And then, need 3s on this as well. So I have failed 2. So I will take it off. One.
The wounded one.
Yep, 1 off, and then,
1 off the non-champion.
yep.
Sounds like a plan.
So the Kaitan is going to finish off this game.
Confident.
You're
confident about this
Very
one.
confident, yeah. So 15 dice, hitting on 3s,
You should be confident.
and then that'll be wounding on 2s. Yeah,
Oh,
that's fair.
it's okay.
Well, you've got a few saves to make there, buddy.
How many damage at 2 apiece?
D3 piece.
Oh
D3
wow.
piece.
Okay, so I've got
3 up
3 up invuln. Oh!
He's dead
He's
regardless.
dead
Yeah,
regardless.
1 each, so boom.
So I'm going to be striking back with my Assault Terminators here. Now they're actually going to throw all their hits into the Sorcerer.
No.
Just get a cheap kill before they go down. So let's see what we can do. So it's -1 to hit with the hammers. So I'm needing 4s here. Only 2.
Right, so battle.
He's
dead.
Yeah.
Oh no!
The captain's gone, sadly.
So I need a double 1 here.
Yep.
2's
So
to crunk.
2's to crunk. Let's do it.
I need at least 1. No.
No,
He
there you-
is super gone.
Has he not gone invul?
No.
Ah. Alrighty, and because obviously this is consolidated within 1 of my land speeder, it's going to get a punch in the face. So let's do it. So I'm going to need 3s here, 2 attacks. Get 1. And I'm going to need a 6 here. Let's do it. No. Ah well. Need to take a quick morale check for the Terminators. So I lost 4 guys. So leadership 9 for the Sarge. Need a 6 to lose a guy. Oh, so close.
You're okay.
He's okay. Just.
This is a really cagey game. 7 points each now.
Yep.
It's tight, so tight. I'm enjoying it. It's a good one. I think the Kaitan keeps proving his worth.
Yeah, he's done well.
Wales Terminators though are a thorn.
They have been a pain, but we've brought them down a wee bit. So I think we've finally sort of broken through that line. Menace the Sorcerer kicking about on his own, taking a lot of shots from cultists who didn't even wound him.
Yeah.
Come on! Now we just need to get through these Devastators. Just.
Imperium turn 3. We are now going to go for 1 objective.
Yep.
Destroy the Chitin Demonogen. It is Bane, it is kicking our ass, and we need to get rid of it.
Yep. And it's right in the centre of the table. Just such a threat.
It's asking to get killed though.
We'll do it. We'll get it this time.
Let's get our movement phase done, guys. So finished at the movement phase. I've just brought out my tacticals up here. They're going to start milling away at the cultists. Land Raiders put the reverse gear on, moving back. And that's it for my movement, except for Librarian, who's moved up. He's going to be a hero that the Imperium deserves, and he is going to go for the Chitin. Well, what did you do?
Just moved my land speeder out of the fight there. He's obviously got fly special rules, so he's just moved back away from the Chitin, but still in multi-melter range. Other than that, my guys are still locked in combat, the Terminators, and I've kept my Devastator squad in their Tower of Death. So that is it. I think it's time to kill a Chitin.
It's Psychic phase time. I'm going to start with Veil of Time on to this Terminator friendly Adeptus Astartes unit.
Love it.
The reason I'm doing that is, although we'll get to hit with them first, it's our turn. If Ross was to use 2 command points to counter attack, Veil of Time would technically override that, and it would go to an alternating basis, starting with the controlling player's turn
Okay.
back to us.
Yeah.
So let's go for it. Value 6. We get it. I wish that was Smite now.
So what's the range of denial? Denial's 24 inches.
You can indeed.
Right, I'll
You
take.
need to roll 11 on 2
Ooh.
dice. You need to get higher.
I dropped that land speeder. I'm very sorry. That's
Oh,
cocked.
so you're close to it.
Show me a 6.
No.
I'll use a command point. No, I won't actually.
Okay. Smite next onto the Chitin.
Okay.
So value 5. We get it.
I can only stop one
Exactly. Yeah. So D3 mortal wounds on the Chitin. It's 2 wounds off it. That's the start. My Melted Devastator squad is going to start shooting at the Chitin, and we're still in Melter range. So I'm going to use Signum, so 3 of them are hitting on 3+. Good start.
Ooh.
And the one's hitting on 2+ with the Signum. That's fine. So we get 3 hits. We are forced to wound.
Oh no!
None. Love it. 10 snipers are going to shoot all into the Chitin. We can try and get some mortal wounds, it's worth it. So 3s to hit. That's not so good. 4 miss. That's not good. We're going to be 6s to wound, but those 6s are mortal wounds essentially. Oh! So we get 3 mortal wounds,
That's
and
not
you'll
good.
have 3 normal saves.
It's full saves, isn't it?
3 saves, yeah. 3
3 ups.
5 wounds.
5 wounds?
Oh, snipers, love it. Next up, we've got my land speeder. It's going to take a pot shot at the Chitin. Obviously, he's moved, so it's going to be -1 to his hit. So it's on a 4, hits. Gonna need a 4 again to wound. Oh my god, this land speeder has done nothing this game.
These Devastators are going to shoot at those blood letters in the back there, and I'm going to use one Signum. So 3 of the shots hitting on 3+, 3 on 2+. So these on 3+, they all hit.
Oof.
These on 2+ with the Signum. So they all hit bar 1, and they wound on 3s. Only 2 wins.
5 up.
5 up demon save.
1 dies.
1 blood letter goes down. Land Raider is going to try and do the business. He's going to fire all his shots at the Khitan, and we're still in melter range. So we're going to start with the twin heavy bolters, hitting on 4s now. I'll take it.
Why are you hitting on 4s?
Because I am less efficient. I'm down to 8 wounds.
Ah, nightmare.
Okay, so these are wounding on 5s, however. For 2 wounds at -2 to your armor, I believe,
With
heavy bolters.
I think it's just heavy. It's
Just
just
hit
one.
-1
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
for 4 ups. 6 wound.
Sorry guys, yeah, it was -1, so it's down to 8 wounds now. We're going to go with the multi-melter, hitting on a 4. That's a hit. There you go.
Okay.
Wounding on a 4. That's a fail.
Oh,
Oh, how about use a command? Oh, wait.
Okay.
At least we use ours. Oh. And then the last cannons. That's a good roll. We get 3 through so far.
The third row.
Yep, 3s to wound.
Let's do this.
We get 3 wounds at 5 up saves. Demon saves.
5 ups.
They all fail.
Oh, here we go, man. This is going to be it. The Khitan is
D6.
going down.
D6 damage apiece. We need to get 8. It's gone!
It's gone.
Woo! That is gone! Does it explode, Rich?
No.
It does not. But that is a massive victory for the Imperial forces. Love it.
These tacticals have moved out and they're going to fire their shots onto these cultists.
Whoop, whoop.
So we'll start with the heavy bolter at -1 to hit. So 4s for 2 hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound.
And we'll get a 6-up save because I am in cover. 1's dead.
And then 3 bolt guns for 2 hits. 3s to wound for 1 wound.
6-up save. Another 1's down.
There's no damage, no AP on that one, so not be
5 up.
Oh, it's still down.
Still fails.
So 2 go down.
Moving on to the Devastators now. I'm going to start with this unit on the bottom floor. They're going to, now they don't have a Khitan to shoot, I'm going to fire right over there at the
Those
cultists,
guys.
and they're going to use the
Frag.
frag, yeah. So it's going to be 4d6 for the guys, so let's see how many shots they actually get to fire.
Ooh, easy. Whoa! 16.
16.
Uh-oh.
Alright, yeah, I forgot to use the Signum on those guys, but it's okay, I've got the next unit to go as well. So it's going to be 3s to hit here, so let's see what we can do. Not bad. Not bad. There we go, quite a few hits there. And it is going to be 3s to wound you. Let's do this.
Hello.
That's enough.
Okay, so I do have 6-up save normally,
So it's
plus
8.
1 for cover.
Yep.
So 5-up saves. That's 7 dead.
Ouch. Next up, we've got the Devastators on the top floor. We'll be using the Signum this time round, and they're going to be firing at the opposing side of Codex there. So, for the normal Marines, let's do it. There we go. So it's 11, and then the Signumed unit will get to fire how many frag rockets? 1! Go! Let's just gather those dice up. The Signum, that one Signum shot is obviously going to be a 2-up, so let's try that first. So 2.
No.
Oh my lord!
Naturally, yep.
Natural, yep. Missed the easiest shot, okay. So then we'll try these, so it's going to be 3s. Oh, there's a lot of 1s and 2s there. Alrighty, okay. So it's going to be 6. I do need to roll to wound your roster.
Oh, of course.
Cheers. So 3s. Ooh, not so good, only 3.
Oh, great. I
Not
still
too
get my 6-up save plus 1 for cover, 5-up.
Not bad, only 1.
1 died.
Only 1. Okay, moving on into the fight phase. I've got my what's left of my Assault Terminators there. Going to throw all their weight at Huron. So it's going to be 3 attacks for the Sarge, 2 for the last Termi there. So I'm going to be 4s, -1 obviously because of the hammers. Ooh, not so good.
Use command point. Oh wait, use them all.
Thank you, Ross. And 2s here. Okay, so it's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Now, Huron does have his Hamadru, so he's going to take the first wound and hopefully survive. 6 up save on the Hamadru.
Oh, so
He's
down.
dead. And Huron does have a 4 up pinball, which I'll use a command point to reroll. And we're fine.
Oh, nice.
So after Huron's mate absolutely splashed against the wall, he's going to attack back, because he wants to kill you for that. He does get 5 attacks naturally, and I'm going to use the Tyrant's Claw, so I'm -1 to hit, so I'm needing 3s to hit. So I get 2 misses,
Roll that
but I
6.
do get my Death to the False Emperor, which hits.
Lovely.
Now I'm going to be strength 8, so 2s to wounds. Wow, of course there's two ones. Two saves to make, Will.
What's the damage on these?
I believe it is D3 apiece.
Oh, wow.
But you do get
Okay,
your
so
pinball.
3 up. Oh, so 1's going to go down?
1's down to 1 wound anyway, and you're going to take it on that.
I sure will.
Yep. Gonna go with Possess next. They're going to hopefully wrap up these Terminators that have been a pain. I get D3 attacks for each guy. So I get 2 attacks apiece. That I believe will bring me to 14. I'll count out my dice. So we're basically consolidated, we surround this Terminator and all his, glory. He's going down! I have 14 attacks. Yep,
Okay.
I've got 14 attacks. I am still under pression, so I get +1 to my hits. So I'm hit on 2s, and Death to the False Emperor activates on 5s. So we have a few 5s and a few 6s. I'm just going to pick them
5
out.
altogether.
5 of them, which is really nice. That's a 1, so that's another miss. So they'll hit naturally. Now I'll just re-roll these again. So 5 plus another 5. Cool, so that brings me to, wow, quite a lot of attacks. I'll count that out. So after that, somehow I ended up with 17 hits, which is pretty nice. I am going to need 3s to wounds. That wasn't so good. But I think it's enough to kill Sergeant. That was a miss. I keep dropping it. So Will, you've got this many saves to make. Please die.
Please fail.
Please fail. You've got Bloodthirster
So
as
I've
well.
got 9 saves to make. Here, let's do it. So 9 3-ups.
Just.
Oh, it just failed. There you go. So that is the Terminator down.
So, that was pretty good. I may have screamed like a little girl when it killed the chitin.
Absolutely.
But who wouldn't when you kill a chitin? It's worth a scream.
It was, absolutely. I couldn't believe it when it happened. I was so happy.
Yeah, we've got rid of the chitin. We pretty much broke the back of this force.
Yeah.
The score is 7-7 at the moment because you guys have Line Breaker, which,
Yeah.
although you don't actually have the score just now, at the end of the game if you've got it, but you've pretty much got it.
So yeah, we'll summarise this by saying me and Rich behind the camera are gonna concede.
We're done.
Yep, so we'll just explain, because if you look at the field, we've got most of our force, and that is a melee force on this side, that needs to get over to this side with Devastators. And I think you've probably got around 2 turns of shooting before we might get to you.
And they've still got this.
And you've still got a Land Raider. We could try it, but I think it's just going to be us getting punished. So we don't want that. We've already had 3 exciting turns of fun, but I don't want to have that happen again. So
That's
yeah.
fair enough.
Good
Well done,
game,
guys.
good game.
Oh.
I think let's have a wee chat about that.
Well, that was, quite frankly, a devastating battle. Now, I don't know what to say on that one, because
Either.
just a lot of things were getting destroyed left, right and centre, as you'd expect in a 3,000.
We were all doing great amounts of damage. Well, us 3 were doing great amount of damage.
Yeah.
Ross was more of a mascot today. You know, he showed up. He made the
cooked
pizzas. Yeah, it was good.
Well done, Ross. Thank
Yeah,
you.
cheers, man.
You just go back there.
Yeah, quickly.
So yeah, it was a brutal game. I think there's one thing we've all learned in this. Chitin.
It's
Oh,
horrible.
boss.
Really tough.
So good.
Ross, come back in. You're like
you
that.
can be back in.
Yeah, chitin is something else.
Oh, it's
It's
impressive machine.
filthy. That can take a serious amount of punishment. You probably
And
saw
hand it back out.
It
So,
really
so
can.
it killed what, 3 HQs?
Yeah.
2 warlords, 1 HQ. That's impressive.
Impressive. So impressive.
And
It
it
makes
took,
points back.
multi-melters, it took missile
Las
launchers,
cannons.
las cannons.
Rockets, missiles even. Sorry.
Pretty impressive. Pretty good
Unicorns. all those sort of stuff.
Unicorns.
Take everything, man.
Tactical nuclear death unicorns.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, I think we're really keen to know everyone's thoughts on that one.
Yeah.
It's a big battle we just played there, guys. We do want to say thank you for watching us through the end as well. A lot to follow, but give us your comments and thoughts. So with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time in our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.